I am on a mission to get all the Devil May Cry Platinums, and these can be considered as some of the hardest Platinum trophies on PlayStation. And yes, this does include the bad ones. God help me. And today we are of course focusing on Devil May Cry 1. This game is rated an 8 out of 10 difficulty in PSN profiles, and I'd have to complete the game's infamously difficult Dante Must Die mode, so I knew I was in for a treat with this one. We start off the game with being beaten up and having our own sword impaled through our chest. And then we shoot a bike out of the sky to avoid it hitting us. This just sets the tone for the whole game, the whole series in fact. And then with the same lady who beat us up, we went to a castle with her, and before long we got our first trophy of the game. Oh, first trophy of the game. We also completed our first secret mission of the game, netting us a trophy, and we'd also have to complete all 12 of these to get another trophy. We defeated the first boss of the game, which I stupidly forgot to record, but that would have netted us this trophy. However, it's okay because the boss comes back about 4 times and this is what they look like. Also, here I did some red orb farming by just killing this boss over and over again here so I could get 3 trophies. After a while, we had our first encounter with one of the harder bosses of the game, Nello Angelo. So he kind of leaves via osmosis, and then we complete the mission, giving us another trophy. We then had our final encounter with Phantom, and I can't lie, this gave me a bit of trouble. I nearly died at the end here. There we go. Almost fumbled at the end there. We then got a trophy for collecting half of the enemy files in the game. And we performed an S rank combo, getting us another trophy. In the same mission, we had our first fight with Griffin.
The son of Sparta who challenges the darkness for this.
Block off, Featherface!
And he wasn't too hard to defeat in this one, I say with a sliver of health left. Anyways, defeating him granted us this trophy at the end of the mission. We also got a new weapon, Ifrit, and performed an S rank combo with it, and I've got to say Ifrit is the best weapon in the game. We completed our 6th secret mission, which gave us another trophy. And we survived our second encounter with Nello Angelo, granting us yet another trophy. And then returned for another boss fight where he got destroyed. And when we escaped the pirate ship, we got an S rank and we completed the mission without taking damage. I then finally fully upgraded Dante, giving us another trophy. And we collected the last gun we needed for another trophy. And we had our final encounter with Griffin, which wasn't too hard, at least on this difficulty. Also, I want to give a special mention to this secret mission. Fuck this secret mission, it took me like a solid 10 minutes for some reason. I hated every single second of it. Come on. What? So once again, there was another first encounter with a boss that I forgot to record for some reason. To be fair, this boss is basically the same each time, so it doesn't really matter. Another quick gripe I have with this game is that every time it tries to be a platformer, and it fails miserably every time, it is so bloody annoying. But not too long after that fantastic segment, we was on to the final fight with Nello Angelo. This was without a doubt the best boss in the game. And it turns out that this boss was Dante's brother Virgil, who had been corrupted by Mundus. So this is what a Nightmare boss looks like. And we had our final encounter with Nightmare, which wasn't too hard at all on this difficulty. And then just after this we got a final blue orb fragment of the game. In this same mission we also got the last secret mission. I took my time with those jumps because I already failed it once and fell all the way to the bottom. But these weren't as bad as another game which I'm playing through right now, but we'll get to that when we get to that, yeah. But then we was on to the final boss of the first playthrough, and we also got a trophy for unlocking a file on every enemy in the game.
Again I must face a spider. Strange fate, isn't it?
Strange and ironic that it will end the same way.
But yeah, the first phase of this fight was arse, I can't lie. It was just a flying shooting game. That's the best way I can describe it. The second phase was a little better, I guess. It wasn't the greatest boss in the game by no means, but it was okay. I would even say it was a pretty challenging fight until I found out you could just go Devil Trigger and then hit him whilst you're in the lava. Should be the first playthrough done. There's one last mission to do. So in this mission there was a second, much easier boss fight with Mundus, and all we had to do is keep hitting him and then shoot at him.
Jackpot.
And then we escape in a plane, and that's the first playthrough done. We got the trophy for completing the game on normal mode and the trophy for not using a yellow orb. In my hard mode playthrough I got the last of the enemy files that I missed. And it was just about getting to the end again. So we got the boiling trophy for completing the game on hard mode, and also why is this song so creepy? So then it was time for our Dante Must Die playthrough. Well, I did a normal playthrough and scrounged up as many items as I can first. Now to say this was tough was an understatement. This boss had me stuck for about a day straight, I won't even lie. So the tough bosses combined with the game's need to bring shitty camera angles to every fight really did make this a challenge. Great camera angles, allow you to just play the game fairly, yeah. So when it came to the final boss, I just stacked up as many devil stars as I could and kept doing this dragon move until he was into his second phase. And I employed the same devil trigger strategy as I did in normal mode. So we finally defeated him, and by the way, it took so long to build on devil trigger in this mode for this part, so I thought I was going to die. But yep, we beat him, we escaped again, and we got our platinum. And you already know we had to get that S rank on that last mission too. So I do hope you enjoyed watching me suffer through that platinum. Join me next time where we'll be platinuming Devil May Cry 2, and here's a playlist of my other platinum videos I've done if you want to go watch them.